Hello, welcome in our geography session for a standard 12th by Deshmukh madam. In last video we discussed the land and population distribution in the world related with the different continent in the world. Now, and we also compare the land area and the population distribution, the total population and total land mass on the earth surface with the continent wise. Now the next point of this lesson, that is the population distribution or population density. First of all, we revise one more time that the total number of people in an area is considered as a population of that area. Almost when we count the total number of people, at that time we say the population is dash number of people are live in that region. So the population is always considered with the total number and that regions. In the year 2019, the world's total population stand to be about 7.7 billion. Altogether population related with the all continents is 7.7 billion. The population density, what is mean by population density? The total number of people live in per square kilometer area is known as population density. In short, we also can say the land-man ratio is considered as a population density. Also, people living in an unit area is a population density. Almost this population density is related with the land area and the total population within that specific region. Now there is a formula for the population density. To calculate the actual population density of a region, we can use this formula. There is a total population in an area and the total area in square kilometer. In your textbook, there is the one chart related with the world population and the world population area. The continent wise, there is the area related with the country and the population related with that country is there. Total population of that country and the total land area which occupied by that country is there in that chart. So we can calculate the total population density related with that country with the help of this formula. So we use this formula about first China. The total population in China, that is 142.8 crore, and the land area is 96.0, means it is multiple by 1 lakh, because the approximate area is also given in chart, that is in lakh. That's why we multiply this area by a lakh and the population is multiplied by crores, because the population is included in that chart with the crore figure. So we multiply 142.8 multiply by 1 crore divided by 96.0, it is a land area, multiply by 1 lakh. Now the answer, that is 148.75. we take a round figure here, 149 per square kilometer. So we can say the population density of China is 149 per square kilometer. In this way we can calculate the population density for each country in a chart. For example, China, that is a 149 population density. So the China 149 population is occupied in a per square kilometer area. Then about India, this population is 411 per square kilometer. Then USA, it is only 34 person per square kilometer. About Indonesia, this is a Asian island again. It's have 140 population per square kilometer. It is near about the China density, but the area is not as like a China. So the compared to the area and that population, the population is high. Pakistan Pakistan have a 238 population in per square kilometer. Brazil have only 25 population density is there. Now the area of Brazil is also very large, but there are several factors which are affecting badly on the population density or the population growth. That's why the population density is 25. Then Nigeria, it is belong with the African continent. The population density is 213 is there. It is also one of the populated country in African continent. Otherwise, the middle part of African continent and Sahara desert region have a very rare population density, very low population density is there. But Nigeria have comparatively high population density, 213 population density is there. Bangladesh, it's have a 1073 population in a per square kilometer, because the area compared to the population is very less. So the area and the population which is available in that area, it is responsible for the population density in that area. There is a one map in your textbook. It is also important for the population distribution of population density. This is a dot method map which is very important for the study of population. The map is one of the important tools in our geography. We can observe the density of these dots is vary from region to region. Some region some region have a very sparely population, or the dots are away from each other, but some region in the world the dots are very close to each other. This European continent, these dots which shows the population density, they are very close. Here is a USA. The east part of USA have also high density population. Then Great Lake region in USA, it's have also the high density of population. Central America have also high density of population. These Canarian Islands have also high population density. But if we observe in the middle part of South America, this is a Amazon basin is there, which have a very low population density. But this part of Brazil, southeast part of Brazil have a highest density from South America. So the almost part which is related with the coastal area have a high density of population. We can observe in the whole map, almost the coastal areas shows high density of population. Then other here in Asian continent, Japan, then east part of China, coastal area of China, then Vietnam and such countries related with the coastal area, they have a high density of population. So the coastal area is directly affected on the population density. We can observe the almost coastal area of the world have high density of population. Now second important part, we can observe one more thing, that is here in Egypt, the Nile Valley region. The population is linear settlement type of population concentration is here. The Nile Valley is important for the population density. Then Indus Ganga plain have the highest density in the world also, as well as Yangtze plain. So the China have, the plain, river plain have also high density of population. We can say the one of the important example, that is the Indus Ganga plain and the Nile Valley region. is have a high density of population because of fertile soil of a river basin and water availability for a year in this region. Now some region have also high density because of the minerals exploitation, the availability of high quality minerals are there. For example, Australian continent, this east part of Australia have a high population density because of the gold and diamond mines in this region, as well as South Africa, the tip of South Africa. There is also a gold mine area is there. Then Gulf countries, the population related with Gulf country is a moderate or good only because of the mineral resource, petroleum resource is there. Dubai and almost the highly developed urban area is there. The world highest and richest market is also available in this region only because of the that high quality mineral resources which have a high value in the world market. So there are the some important places. They are a unique place. There are the unique characteristics is there. One, Singapore have also high density of population is here only because of its the location, as well as it is important as a trade purpose. Then employment opportunities, that's why some places have also high density of population. Now the low density or a very rare sparsely populated region, we can say it is observed at the north part of the world, that is a Siberian region, as well as Scandinavian mountain in European continent, the upper part of Europe, upper part of Asia, Siberian part is there. Then Greenland, the middle part of Greenland, only we can observe the population which is near a coastal area of Greenland. Then the north part of Canada have also very low density of population only because of the ice cap region, extreme cold climate where the human cannot survive easily, as well as that climate and ice cap region is badly affect on our economical development. For example, we cannot develop agriculture, industries, our transportation modes in that region. That's why the north part of the earth, that is the north pole and southern pole, have a very extremely cold climate, ice cap region, which is one of the obstacle in the population density or population development. As well as the top of mountains region have also low density of population. We can see this difference related with India. The plain region have a high density, but upper part of this plain, which is covered by Himalayan mountain, have a very low population density. Then a desert area in the world, they have also very low population density on the earth surface. So these are the several factors which are affecting on the population density and the world population distribution of the with the help of this world map here. Okay, thank you. In the next video we discuss about in detail points related with the population density. Thank you.